Hey guys, what is going on? It is your boy Bumpy back on the Arc playing some more solo Skyclash today. And guys, basically today has been very stressful for me. It's like 3 days after my birthday. My birthday was on the 16th of July, by the way, guys. And basically, it has been very stressful today. Like, you know, usually the stress comes like before your birthday or like, you know, on your birthday sometimes. But like, no, it's 3 days after my birthday and I got stressed out over a freaking gift like that I got for my birthday. Basically, I got a new cell phone. It's the iPhone 7 for all you interested people. And I'm about to die here. Rip me. Oh, I'm still alive? Okay, cool. But yeah, basically, I got the iPhone 7 as one of my gifts, and I tried to activate it today. You know, I kind of wanted to, you know, just get that done. I hadn't activated it because I'd been busy like the past 2 days as well. And I thought today would be an okay day. I didn't think I was too busy, but apparently I was. Some things came up. But, yeah, basically, I tried activating it today, and it was a long freaking activation process. Let me tell you, man, it took way longer than it needed to take, man. It was a very stressful process to do something very simple, and, you know, it was just an overall, you know, not fun or yeah, just fun experience at all. Basically, if you get a new phone, basically you know that there's some activation steps that you have to follow, and basically I did those. I was just going about my day, just, you know, activating my new phone, man. I wanted my new phone to be up and running, and yeah, so I follow the steps perfectly. I'm that kind of guy who just makes sure I'm doing everything correctly. I don't rush anything too much when it comes to following directions. But yeah, so I take my time activating the thing, and oh, hello, this guy's doing some killer damage, but we got him. We have 8 pearls as well, that could be very useful here. But yeah, so basically, I follow the steps perfectly, and everything seems to be going fine. And then, you know, the last step is to wait a few minutes for your phone to actually activate, and it never did. It never did work. It never freaking transferred my data from my old phone to my new phone, basically. And that's kind of the point of getting a new phone. You want to keep your data, like all your contacts, all your freaking like stuff, your photos and all that good stuff. But like it didn't, you know, transfer. And I know I did everything correctly. I you know, triple checked everything. It should have worked, and it didn't. So basically, since I couldn't get my new phone to activate, it wasn't working. I decided to take a break, and basically, I had to use my old phone for the time being because, like, you know, my new phone wasn't working, so I just used my old phone to contact people and, you know, get in touch with people because, you know, I kind of needed it for the rest of the day because I had some other things to do. But then I realized when I tried to, you know, text a friend, basically, the text didn't go through. It wasn't, you know, going through like it usually does, and that's not good. That means, like, either something was wrong or my new phone did activate. Because once you activate a phone, your old phone deactivates, because that's just the way it works. So, like, I was so confused, because, like, my new phone wasn't working, my old phone wasn't working. I was, like, freaking out a little bit, like, wait, why do I not have a phone now? Like, what is this? This isn't cool. And, yeah, it was kind of stressful at the time. So, basically, like, I decided to fix the issue, like, right after I figured that out, because, like, I needed a phone. And, you know, it's not cool to not have a phone, man. So, you know, I gotta get one. I gotta get one working. So, obviously, I tried to fix the problem. And I couldn't figure it out on my own. I couldn't figure out what was happening, what was wrong. And that was just kind of a mess, I guess. And, yeah, so basically I had to call like a helpline to actually get some help that people who actually knew what they were doing could help me. And, I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Oh, how am I not dead? 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 Okay, we're going to casually jump down here and eat some steak and for the time being. Do I have any regen? I don't think I do, man. This sucks. But yeah, basically, I called a support line and I told them the issue that I was having. And no, crap. This guy's so going to kill me here. He is so going to kill me. So yeah, I called the support line, I told them my issue, and they took me through this, like, 45-minute, you know, thing that would hopefully fix the issue, and it didn't help. It didn't work, and so basically, I decided to try again. So I called them up again. Hopefully I can get a new person to help me, and I did. finally get a new person to actually help me. And basically, they told me that the issue was something completely different than the first person told me was wrong. And that's kind of really annoying. I guess they were just troubleshooting and just guessing. But the ironic part is, basically, the second person, you know, wait, hold on. I don't want to die here. I'm just going to go ahead. Okay, kill him, let's go. There we go. So basically, the first person couldn't help me, and the second person, or the second helper, I guess, just, like, you know, walked me through a different way I could go to fix the activation issue. And it turns out it wasn't even an activation issue. That was the problem in the first place. It wasn't even something wrong with the phone or anything like that. Well, I guess it kind of is something wrong with the phone, because the issue was still, you know, semi-connected to that, I guess. So basically, the issue was something different. It was something I didn't actually know about. I don't really, you know, like, do this kind of thing, you know, every, like, day. Like, I mean, activating a new phone, like, this is my, it's been like 2.5 years since I've gotten a new phone, so I haven't done this in, like, a while. And basically, the issue was I actually hadn't gone through the basic steps when you get a new phone. Like, you go through basic steps to, like, get your phone set up with basic information, and, like, your iCloud backup and all that good stuff with, like, Apple products, obviously. I'm not really sure about any other kind of phone, like Android or any of that, but, like, yeah, I hadn't done those basic steps, but, you know, I did try to do them, but then there was actually something wrong with me doing those basic steps. Basically, what I'm trying to say here is, I did try to do those basic steps when I got my phone, but I was having an issue with the keyboard on my phone. Basically, the keyboard was in English and all that. It was, you know, hopefully it's in English. But, you know, basically, every time I typed in something on the keyboard, it would just translate to a Japanese language. Okay, and this was so weird to me. I got the phone, and I tried to type that information in on my actual birthday, and I completely forgot about that. And that's why I hadn't, you know, filled out any of that basic information, is because I really couldn't, because I couldn't understand Japanese, and I couldn't enter in an email address and a password for anything in Japanese. So basically, I just gave up, and I kind of forgot about that when I got to today. I thought it was just the activation thing that was holding me back, but it was actually that problem. Basically, like, since I didn't enter that basic information, like, the phone never had a chance to activate, because I didn't have any, like, I didn't even set up the basic phone itself. Like, to get the information on the phone has to actually be set up, and all the basic settings have to go in to the phone. So since that hadn't been done, like, they had, or the second person that I talked to had to go through some research, because this type of thing never has happened, like, with any of the, like, their experience before. So basically, it was just, like, a whole long process. There was, like, 20 minutes of research involved that the person did. And yeah, so they did that research, and then it was just a simple thing that I could have done. There was actually an option to skip a step that I didn't see. It was kind of like a hidden kind of skip this step feature, like, to set up your iCloud. Like, it was something I could have skipped, I guess, and then set up later. But basically, what they had to do was they had to, like, help me skip that step, and then we'll just, like, they took me into the actual phone itself, and then I fixed my keyboard, basically, back to English, because English is my, you know, language, bro. I need to have English in my life, and not Japanese, because Japanese is kind of, like, you know, not my thing, you know. So that was my story. I know it was kind of a lot, but, like, you know, it's just really confusing, honestly. It really is. It was just very, very weird. I mean, I would never want to have this happen again. Like, this literally took, like, 3 hours out of my day, just this little process. And I don't even have a pickaxe. This is why I'm mining stuff. Can I make a crafting table? Wait, can I actually? Oh, I can. I did not know that I could do that in Skyclash. But yeah, like, that is basically my story of the century. I know that was a freaking mouthful, honestly, but, you know, what is this person doing? Sir, are you... Okay, that is Okay, I thought I was dead there, and I thought I was gonna like die. Man, that was very scary, and I'm like still falling to my death. Can I please get out of here? Thank you very much. Yeah, that was my freaking story of the day, guys. It stressed me out, and I'm just glad to be recording now and just telling you guys all about this, because I'm sure you guys are very interested to hear me blab on for like 20 zillion years about my phone activation issues, because I'm sure you're very interested in that. But yeah, I really didn't have a chance to like commentate over the gameplay at all. It was just kind of in the background while I just freaking talked about my phone, I guess. But yeah, guys, that is going to wrap it up for this video of Skyclash. Hope you guys did enjoy. And yeah, that was my story of the day, of the year, of the century. I don't know. Like, I was just, it was a big mess. It took like more than 3 hours to work out and, you know, download all my apps back onto my phone and everything. But yeah, it's just been a crazy day, I guess. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up, guys, for this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy once again. And guys, I will talk to you later. Have a nice day, guys. Peace out.